beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back after 13 years of waiting to Alan Wake 2. Remedy Entertainment has a special place in my heart for those of you who don't know. I grew up playing Max Payne 2. I love the game. It's still my favorite title until this day. And in 2010, when Alan Wake has been released, it's actually a game that got me hooked on watching other people play through video games on YouTube, and eventually made me consider trying to do this by myself. As we go through the story, I will try to fill in the information that I know from the original game, because I have recently covered it here on the channel, so I should know at least a little bit, but who knows what sort of stuff we will come across. I thought about doing a lengthy intro, but ran into some issues with the recording software, especially my capture card is just one annoying thing, but hopefully I'll be able to this time record it. Hopefully it's not gonna be too dark.
Where'd he gone?
So Alan Wake introduced back in the day a unique concept of light versus darkness, where you as the writer used to use things like flashlight, flares, flare guns, and so on in order to fight off the evils that were lurking in the shadows. And that darkness has consumed Alan for a long time, as he thought his wife Alice has died, and he tried to bring her back by writing this story that got corrupted by the darkness and started to turn into quite the dangerous horror. So Alan used to be a popular writer back in the day for his detective novels of Alex Casey. But when he killed the character, he got a writer's block, and after that he just wasn't able to perform anymore. And so he started to get into trouble, started to drink, party, and his wife Alice tried to bring him to Cauldron Lake to help him with his writer's block. And that's where things started to turn bad. And that's where actually the multiverse of other franchises from Remedy, like Control and such, started to be incorporated and explain some of these things of what happened, what some of these items of control are, what they can do. And I believe in the sequel, we're gonna get some sort of further details into that. By the way, I'm playing this during night with headphones on, because, I don't know, I'm trying to punish myself. I'm just honestly hoping it's gonna be something different than Dead Space and these other games which I played recently, where all they relied upon was just jump scare after jump scare. This is probably not gonna be good. Oh shit. Oh crap. Yeah.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck?
Okay, so I already saw that the capture card struggled there a little bit.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
So I'm already freaking out because over here are
Worth
Remedy Entertainment
before we get swallowed
member
up by the trees.
has the voice of Max Payne, so I'm already ecstatic. I am already ecstatic. And did they say his name is Alex Casey? Okay, already an idea is starting to form in my head. I don't want to go into the spoilers. Maybe I'm super wrong. Maybe I'm right. But it's related to how the typewriter in the initial game was able to do things. So we're gonna see if my theory is correct or wrong. Oh, we actually have a map. Damn, okay. Rental cabins. The lake is over here.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Doesn't have to press like a button on the radio. So the reason why I don't want to
Before we get
go
to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
So the reason why I don't want to go too crazy into my theory is because Alex Casey was the protagonist of Alan's novels before the writer's block. So yeah, I have a theory.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay, interesting.
The facts are on the board.
Case.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
So, victims. All victims reporting missing in 2010. No other commonalities. So 2010 is when Alan went to the Cauldron Lake. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonly in bodies but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Okay, so caseboard is mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. We can killer profile, post-mortem tattooing to the body, murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Yeah, the thing which I noticed is that actually when they cut the guy's chest, they went through the bone. So that's actually quite weird, because if you would cut beneath your ribs, you can actually cut the belly, reach in under the ribs, and then pull out the heart. But if you cut through the ribs, you really need a strong knife or a bone saw even. But then again, who knows? Because these people looked like they were possessed by the darkness itself. So, goals. Okay. I zoom in. The victim was reported missing, discovered in 2012, buried in shallow grave, found in Cauldron Lake, some organs missing, found 2 weeks ago. Okay, Percy Wolf. Murder method, bursting wrists and bruising on wrists and legs, deep gash in the chest. All bodies experience bloating. Cauldron Lake murders. Okay. Talk to someone. Goals. Get the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton. Okay, and cases. We don't have any cases right now. Interesting.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be freaking out this whole time because Max Payne is my
Gives me a headache.
agent.
There's too much sky.
That's so awesome. I'm just totally freaking out because of that. Now, I'm quite sure there's going to be a whole bunch of collectibles because initially in Alan Wake, you had the novel pages of the departure. You had the thermoses, and you had other things which you can collect. I haven't gone through all the collectibles, but honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the Epic Store platform.
Hey,
it's
Casey.
missing certain
You're
features.
putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I swear to God, I heard that phrase in Max Payne. Brightfalls records, chaos of Cauldron Lake, rampage at rental cabins, unidentified man attacks, vacationers in dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disturbed. Saturday, as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and isn't there supposed to be an E, not an I? Destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to wherever the attacker is still at large, Brightfalls police have yet to make an official statement. Leaving local residents in state of uncertainty. Witnesses to crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on. So we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the tree. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us as we might something." That's a lot of text. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything useful that might be added to the bulletin board. Little Sally Upton, whole family erupted into cheers when she won big match this weekend. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Does a hype day keep a depression away? Okay, interesting. Seriously, real funny, Anderson. That's a Max Payne line. I'm getting some strong deja vus here. I'm gonna be freaking out a lot, people. I'm sorry. But the engine is looking great. I mean, Remedy... Even Control looked amazing. It just did not really work that much for me.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
It was a little too weird of a concept. The building which keeps changing its shape and God knows what. Mirror Peak, yeah. So we actually went there. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. So I heard there's supposed to be at least like 15 to 17 hours of game time. Honestly, this just to me looks like some sort of item that I should be picking up. I don't know. It's just this little sprout of a tree is just telling me it's some sort of green herb. I have been playing probably too much Resident Evil 4. Wait, we did not come from here, right?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
We have a flashlight. Invisible wall. Yeah, I'm not really being able to go further out here. So exploration is always rewarded. It just really depends on how they're gonna provide the information about the lore and all the details. There's some sort of like plushie or egg or something. Mortar Falls. Okay, I don't recall that from the first game. I don't know where Sam has gone to. Here he is. Okay.
See you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Seriously, this place looks like it hasn't been really used for...
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, because the rain can actually destroy evidence, footprints, DNA, all sorts of things. So the tarp would actually help out. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm not a cop. General store.
Hey!
Why are you looking at me, Casey?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What the hell is the flashlight bound to? What kind of a control is that? A dot? Who the hell would make that choice? That's absolutely terrible. I really don't know what's the control to turn off the flashlight. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's gonna be awkward as hell otherwise. Can you like budge off with the tip? I really don't know how to get rid of this now. What the actual funk, man? This is the map. Oh, okay, hold on. There's investigation. Something I must have left behind. I really don't know how the hell to trigger the flashlight. What the fuck? Remedy? Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Options, controls. Dodge is space. Shift. Okay, shift used to be, I think, also the dodge function in the first game, but I can live with that. Flashlights. Okay. I cannot use E or F because that's already for interaction. So I have no clue what the hell. Why is this not bound to anything? I think that's... What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna have to bind it to something then. R is gonna be for reload, the F is for interaction, so I don't know, like T? But why is the flashlight not on? Ah, it is, okay. Monday, I'm not sure if this is the 9th of March or... But, okay, anyhow. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder through the saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but somewhere compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Thursday, nothing to report. Some animal regulars. Wednesday, hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots, not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye out for those people. They could get more than they bargained out for out here. Okay, what else could there potentially be? I cannot believe you guys launched a game and did not bind one of the most crucial things ever to a freaking key. Okay, this thing is locked. Was this guy spying with binoculars? Duct tape. A lot of duct tape. Looks like mac and cheese and stuff. Someone used to sleep here. There's the heavy-duty flashlight. A big backpack. Lots of supplies, rope, gasoline, a safe, which seems to be opened. Interesting. So the door is locked. So maybe we will have to return back. How do you launch a game with the light being the major component and you don't have a freaking key binding to flashlight? Something with a witch. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they laid out the tarp, man.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Let's take a look.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
To unlock your first key image, you can place it into case board inside the mind place. To unlock your first key image, you can place it on case board inside mind place. Allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with and placed in the case something. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
So somehow I clicked on the what's the word I'm looking for the piece of furniture, the file cabinet, and it just went completely haywire. I wasn't able to get out of it. So if that means that I'll have to be super careful on what I click inside of the mind place, that'll be a little annoying. But okay, at least I'll have something to edit in the footage, I guess. Consistent with previous murders. Oh, come on, Elgato, don't give me that shit. Key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. I'm not sure if this mind place is like a cabin which he's renting. You have to collect
The
clues.
killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. Number one. How do I put in more clues? I was removed, but they left it on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? Where do I put the clues then? Capture card, stop pissing me off, please. While I'm trying to figure out major chest trauma.
Ugh.
I have no clue where to put this. Guys, if you're gonna introduce some sort of concept of me trying to, like, work like this, I need you to give me some sort of tutorial in order to understand how this thing functions, because otherwise these sort of things are a huge negative to potential newcomers to the franchise. Okay, so find evidence. So here's the thing. It's showing me like 2 question marks. So I'm assuming that's where the pictures are meant to go. And okay, I don't understand. Can you just stop fucking around and get like paint to the damn wall? Swear to God, you can't make this shit up. I don't understand why it's not working. I'm literally trying to put it there. But for some reason...
Doesn't look right.
What do you mean it doesn't look right? You're literally telling me to put down 3 pieces of photos. And when I try to do just that... Where else am I supposed to go? Oh, so F is the key I was meant to press, but it did not work before when the game kind of weirdly fucked up. I'm sorry for cursing so much. Recently had an accident, something happened with my leg, so I'm in a lot of pain, and therefore my tolerance to stupidity has been severely limited, and like I need to have things idiot-proof in order to enjoy them. I don't understand why I'm not able to put it in here. Am I supposed to somehow be able to switch these, or... I swear to God, if I'm gonna spend the first 2 hours just trying to figure out basic shit, how it's supposed to work, then I'm gonna get a little pissed. Why is it not working? For fuck's sake, come on, you piece of shit. Get pinned! I have no clue how this works. Okay.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
So, the clues have resolved the open questions and unlocked a deduction. As advanced investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Interesting. You can check the updated goals by pressing left control. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You can now free you are now free to examine the case board, sorry. Okay. Wait, wasn't there meant to be more stuff? Certificate.
Mile-high strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay. I'm just keeping an eye out on the capture card because it's just freaking me out how much it's struggling with this.
Kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Oh, let's try to keep that.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Okay, seriously, Alex Casey was the name of the novel.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Okay, is that sugar, salt? Wild Valley, pistols. That's a lot of stuff. Talk to someone and okay. So we know that there's that locked room. Point of interest is over there, so I should definitely go check it out. This road was blocked. I don't know if this is to that witch location. We're definitely gonna have to go and see what's up. I have absolutely zero idea how the pace of this game is gonna play out.
This mug always cheers me up.
And what is through the doors?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Well, technically he got shot and stabbed over there, but sure.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
What is over here? Number 4? More evidence?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Interesting. Am I gonna always have to walk up to the damn wall to put in a bunch of stuff? Okay, sure. Clues. Problem is I have no clue. What do you mean for later? So if I understand it correctly, I need to click on this. And not drag it to the wall. I did find... See? Okay.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
So we need to still talk to someone in order to get more clues in regards to that. What else am I looking for?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm heading the exactly other way from the point of interest. I'm gonna talk to the officer afterwards. Just trying to find the point of interest. It's kind of dangerous to be running in the woods when it's raining. I'm not sure she has the most appropriate footwear for the job. Am I heading the right way? Witch's Hut? Okay, this is a little spooky. I love it how it's super dark when you're standing outside, but once you cross the threshold, it immediately lights up. I just hope that the footage is not gonna be too dark. I'm still a little sorry that you're gonna sometimes see like the Elgato icon, but it's just impossible for me to like completely clear it out and cut it out because it's like such a short second. It's really annoying to try and deal with. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to first interview the deputy, but I see a point of interest on the map, so I don't know. Trying to find the correct path. I think this is it. I should still not be reaching anywhere near the lake yet. No, this is wrong turn. Okay. Wow, the lighting is beautiful. Actually, like, when I checked the recommended specs and everything, I was still a little worried if it will be okay, but I have a 3080, so I should be a-okay. And I will be running this on 1440p resolution in case anyone is watching until this point. Even though I kind of don't think I'll have that much traffic considering how much content will be spammed on the platform in general in the nearby future. And I'll be doing just playthrough.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the...
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, this reminds me of like some sort of Resident Evil where I'm supposed to shoot this, but probably not just yet.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
My dad used to
Casey
say...
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books.
Okay.
But he really hates the movies.
So my theory goes out of the window. My dad used to say when going gets tough, the tough gets going. Manuscript fragments. Interesting. Again and again, more bullets, another headshot. Caseboard, map. I'm not sure where to put these scraps or what to do here. Weapon upgrades. Okay. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Increases the magazine size by 50%. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. I think the larger mag will work for me, but I need a whole lot of pages. Okay, so we were already here. This is where those waterfalls were located. So I just got kind of turned around and lost, but I wanted to make sure. At least I saw the witch's hut, I guess. I don't know. All I need to do is keep going down this road and I should be able to return back to the deputy and Alex Casey. So my initial idea was that because in the initial game, when Alan used the typewriter to write the departure, it actually started to bring things to life. So I thought that maybe Alan's way of trying to get outside of the dark place.
That case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
So the difference, so the idea was that Alan would try to write a brand new Alex Casey novel, and because the typewriter is an item of power, it would be able to bring them actually to the Cauldron Lake, and somehow they will be able to bring him out of the dark place.
I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
What?
He's FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So Robert Nightingale was an FBI agent who was sent to the Cauldron Lake 2 weeks after Alice Wake went missing, and Alan started to wake up from whatever was happening. So he started finding the manuscript pages, and he started to go on a hunt for Alan. And he was absolutely hilarious because whenever he was about to catch Alan, he was calling him all these other writers' names who were actually from real world. So he was like, Stephen King this and some other writer that. It was the most hilarious thing. But this raises a few questions.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay. We're gonna head on to the case board. So the victim, right? For later. Can you, like, stop fucking around and actually do what I'm trying to make you do? This is gonna take some getting used to, I swear to God. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Alex Casey, Lunchbox, Cauldron Lake Murder.
Finding a Casey Moody lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Okay. Cauldron Lake area, Brightfalls area. Who left these? I have no clue where to put this.
Think, Saga.
No, that's Cauldron Lake area evidence. Okay. So I guess if you find all the clues, it's gonna be far more easier for you to find out what you're supposed to do. Murder at the Cauldron Lake. Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Brightfalls 13 years ago. It, to me, says victim.
Ugh.
Who the hell am I supposed to talk to now? I feel like this thing is supposed to be somehow clipped to the wall somewhere. Did I have zero clue where? Alex Casey lunchbox. I don't think it's gonna be... because I'm not getting any additional clues. And here, if I go... talk to someone... Wait, hold on. I don't have the clue here. Murder at the Cauldron Lake.
Keep trying.
For later, alligator. This is what I'm gonna spend most of my time on. Trying to figure out how this shit works. I have no clue who the hell to talk to now. Or what the hell to do now. No indication. No nothing. So I have no idea what to do now. I need to look for another clue, another something. What's in here?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside.
Confused? Follow these steps.
For a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. This is gonna be tricky to figure out. Wash your hands. Okay. Maybe this is indication if I find more of these twigs.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
They're gonna let me know what the hell I'm looking for. Okay, so here we have these two. Question is, what is the correct order? So it's 2 triangles down, 2 triangles through one another facing down, 2 triangles facing up, 2 triangles facing up, 2 triangles facing away from another, or 2 triangles facing each other. Let this be warning to fellow trespassers. They say the lake is caldera, something formed by erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I see the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineering structures, strange machines? Okay. The thing is, I don't know what would be the correct sequence here. There's just way too many freaking symbols. Take the chicken. Wait, hold on. Wash your hands. So is that like for a bathroom? Wash your hands. Okay, that's these 2 triangles. Wash your hands. Okay. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Chicken out of the fridge. Whoa, whoa, what is that purple stuff? Do I have a UV flashlight or what's going on? So these 2 triangles. Okay, a little glitchy there. Got somehow messed up with some weird stuff. Oh my god, did I just forget what are the symbols? I think I just totally did. Oh my god. This is what happens when you record things late in the evening. Because you have a day job, which trains you mentally. Okay, so... from up and from down. From up and from down. From up and from down. Like this. And take a nap. So that would indicate that the third one is in the bedroom. Which is the 2 triangles pointed away from one another. Is this stupid box in here? Can I like push it, punch it, kick it, throw it away? 2 triangles pointed away from one another. Okay. Secret stash. Okay, so we have 10 slots. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to put this to the case board. And I think I'm gonna have to go to Cauldron Lake Murders? No. Alex Casey lunchboxes? It's not in here as an evidence, so I have to find a place where to actually murder at the Cauldron Lake. This needs to be pinned somewhere in order for me to progress further.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Brightfalls 13 years ago.
It's not exactly perfectly working, but I think I will eventually figure this shit out. It's definitely not when you like It's just pissing me off so much, man. It's not really polished, or it's not idiot-proof. Drop. It needs to be, like, placed over here, but it's just fucking around so strongly.
Nope.
I'm really struggling to figure this mechanic. It's not idiot proof. This is like the digipix in fucking Starfield. Nobody has a clue how it works until you do something.
For the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling, okay. It's like they came up with all sorts of mini-games. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people. Missing person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay, that's spooky as hell.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, interesting. I need to find more evidence.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds.
Okay, well, how the hell are we gonna... Probably through here? I still don't have a clue how to unlock the damn lock, or if I'll have to return back here to do so. Did I get turned around? Yeah, slightly. I'd really like to catch up to Max Payne.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Poquito. A little bit.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Oh my god, it's Lady of the
With no
Dark.
heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. The killer, the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Okay, so she is reminding us quite ridiculously a lot of the girlfriend of Mr. Thomas Zane, who was the writer that wrote a bunch of books. Holy fuck's it called? That's a tall ass freaking tree. And so when she drowned, Thomas tried to bring her back, but she wasn't the same anymore. Barbara, I think her name was. I'm usually absolutely fucking terrible with names, so... Footprints?
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Why can't you pick up the paper?
It makes no sense.
Seriously, why can't I pick up the paper? Ah, because it's a cutscene!
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
I think I just picked up the official first manuscript page, which is awesome. The page.
Found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Does that mean we have to go back? Okay, hold on. There's still something else I need to do. Weapon upgrades. No. Manuscript pages. The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of the arrival. And then there was this page, the first page they had found. Not the last, but the first step down into terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, those words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it, it would end up hurting them. Okay. Question is... I really am struggling to figure this shit out. I'm trying to...
Think, Saga.
Well, pin it there or something for fuck's sake, but make it work.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
I swear to God, this is
Until he says otherwise.
pissing me off already a lot. Get pinned, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't look right.
What do you mean it doesn't look right? Just pin it there, goddammit, woman. I swear to God, I have no clue how to work this damn fucking piece of thing. Stick to the fucking wall. Oh my God. I know it's supposed to go there, I just don't know how the hell to pin it there.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Read the manuscript. I've done that. So if I go and read the manuscript again, because that's what I've been told to do. This is just pissing me off so much. I'm not enjoying this so far. The mechanic is just goofy as hell, and it's not responding as it should, and therefore I don't know if I'm fucking it up myself or what's the deal, but it seems like everything else is fine, so it has to be murder at the Cauldron Lake, and I have to somehow just spin these fuckers over here.
Keep trying.
Something hidden inside him. Keep from Cauldron Lake. This is gonna drive me crazy throughout the playthrough. I can tell you that right the fuck now.
Doesn't make sense.
Get pinned, for fuck's sake. This is just so ridiculous.
Nope.
I swear to God, I don't understand this mechanic.
Ugh.
Just get fucking pinned to the damn wall. For fuck's sake. Oh my God. I mean, nuts. Is this supposed to go somewhere else? No. I've read the manuscript page. Control, figure out what happened.
No.
Let's try again, because this is starting to get ridiculous at this point. I don't know, am I supposed to... Cauldron Lake murders... It's... No other victims can be added. Killer profile. I don't have evidence. There's something missing here. I've read the manuscript. Profile someone. I need to profile... But we've done everything I can right now. There's nothing else. So I have to pin the two fucking things to the wall, which is just refusing to cooperate. Swear to God, the person who designed this, I would kick you in somewhere. Because a lot of people are gonna struggle with this shit. Or maybe I'm just too stupid to understand how it's working because,
That's not right.
Swear to God, I don't understand. Do I double click it, triple click it? What the fuck do I do? Or do I have to switch to... Okay. Swear to God, no clue. Which is...
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I swear to God, I cannot pin this piece of shit to the wall. I can appreciate the fact that there's like a reflection in this window of whatever the hell I'm trying to pin here. But the fact is, I cannot do it for the love of fucking God.
Nah.
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Okay, and how the fuck do I pin this to the wall?
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Yeah, I feel like when I keep clicking this, that's when Nightingale keeps saying whatever. Yet I want to know how the fuck to pin this shit to the wall. This is gonna be the worst ever first episode probably on the entire YouTube platform. I should not have to struggle this much to fucking pin a paper. Like, just make it so that you drag it to that fucking square and pin it in there, and that's... Yeah. Fucking hell, now I pressed another thing and I'm gonna have to look for this moment to try and edit the thing out. I don't care about what you carry. I just want to pin the piece of fucking thing to the damn thing. I don't know, am I supposed to read something with the manuscript again like a total dumbass, or what am I missing here? Read the damn thing. All I want to do is just pin this to this fucking thing. And it's just not letting me do that shit.
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Yeah. I'm really starting to get furious. Because every fucking picture that I've tried to add in here was an absolute and utmost struggle to do so. And I somehow managed to click just on the right thing to pin it there, I guess. Which makes me feel like a total freaking dumbass. Plus my leg hurts because I broke something, and so it's not really helping.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
I don't know how the hell to pin this here. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. So do I have to drag it to...
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay, I have a theory of how this might work now, but I'm not sure. Maybe I have to drag the picture to the sticky note or something?
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Okay, we're changing lighting here. Went from yellow to blue. Still, the game looks so far absolutely amazing, but I'm struggling with the freaking board, which is making the experience a little frustrating, but I guess I'll get used to it as I play through it.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, will this key be able to open the lock inside of the building here?
Let's get the car, drive to Brightfalls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Now, I want to figure out how the hell to deal with this lock. I have no clue if we will be coming back here, or if this is like one-time deal and I'm supposed to discover everything.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
It's a lot of supplies, walkie-talkies, lots of flashlights, which weird for the ones possessed by the darkness. Doesn't really make sense. I cannot unlock this sucker. Maybe if I can tip over the damn bucket, might be a key inside. Be absolutely idiotic, but then again, these are not your professional walkthroughs, so I have lots of theories of chaos. So where exactly am I supposed to go now? We might have to return back here. I have no clue. I'm playing this for the first time ever, so this is gonna be first impression. First impression so far is mixed. The game looks beautiful, plays nicely, runs smoothly. The capture card is struggling a little bit to keep up, but that's just the stupid capture card.
Get lost, Anderson.
Even that sounds like something from Max Payne.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Probably explains why they did not know to put down the tarp and stuff like that. It's hard to know how to handle certain situations when you never experienced them. What is this? Sort of meteorological station?
Go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
And I'll go inside. This is a water tank. Yeah, like there's these weird things.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. That would be a lot of lunch boxes, honestly. But it's still at the Cauldron Lake. Okay, so my theory of how this works now is that I have to drag this to the thing and then it gets picked. Okay. You know, if you would have literally explained it by like a 5-second explanation, tutorial, whatever have you, I could have saved myself 20 minutes of struggling how the hell to pin down the picture to wall. I seriously don't think this lady is gonna get her deposit back after the owner finds all the holes in the wall from all the pins. But what the hell do I know?
All together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Why did you come
why
back
take
down?
Out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
My leg is killing me, but I'm so happy that I get to play this. Even though I have to learn like a 10,000 mechanics. It's gonna be worth it. I'm quite sure. Remedy, they usually don't botch their titles. And they do release solid games. With interesting scenarios and concepts and such. So, last time they actually did a sequel to any of their titles was Max Payne 2, because Max Payne 3
Let's drive back to town.
was done by Rockstar. But now that I think about it, if Rockstar owned Max Payne 3 and they launch it through the Rockstar launcher, would they be in charge of handling remaster of Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2? In which case, we are screwed, because when they mastered or remastered GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, and so on, they put it to some other developer who was absolutely not ready to handle such tasks, and they totally screwed it up. So, I don't know. Ooh, was there gonna be driving? Alan Wake 1 had the driving.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Well, the town certainly looks much different from the first game.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
So, this place used to be a fishing location, but the primary reason why a city was established here was due to the coal mines. So once those went dry, who knows? Tapio's weather reports.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Brightfalls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Okay, so it's weird that we are getting cassettes. This is some really old school shit. And Batman used to be radio DJ here when we actually arrived here as Alan Wake all those years back. If that soundtrack is gonna be licensed,
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
I'll get a little upset. I don't think we have a map of this location. We don't, yeah. We're gonna have to find... Oh, so do I understand it that we're gonna have like a few maps? There's even Cauldron Lake here. Itself. Holy crap, it's these guys again. Okay. It was a little easier, but I'll take it. Fear the dark, fear the woods. Come on, Elgato. God damn it. I really am starting to wonder if I just have like a busted capture card. Maybe that's why I keep experiencing all this weird shit with it.
Open this with my bare hands.
This will not work here. Without the map, I don't know what to expect really. I'm quite sure there can be a lot of stuff. A lock? Can't seem to be able to interact with some of the locals if they are locals indeed. Like I said, I'm sorry if there's gonna be like a more small glitch. Elderwood Place Lodge of Brightfalls. Okay.
So sleepy.
Jesus Christ.
Just a few more days.
Damn, Abraham, what the hell is up with your beard that I'm hating? I'm sporting a beard my damn self, but woof. It's like I have to turn on the flashlight because I can't see shit.
I can't force it open.
Okay. Real beautiful woodwork on the furniture. I don't know if this is like our place. Yeah, this is our agent's room. So I don't think I'll be able to unlock or open the other rooms. I'm probably super weird by walking around with a flashlight on, but it's kind of dark. Housekeeping! Housekeeping! Southern Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files from NYC called similarities, commonalities, and methodology, part of series, find out name of a good coffee from diner. Okay, this looks like Casey's room. Lots of coffee. Man, this guy is a coffee junkie.
It doesn't budge.
Okay, so this is obviously where we are staying. We have to go to the diner. There we go with the map of Brightfalls. This location is so far locked away, so we have only access to this location. I do wonder if we're gonna be able to play the coconut song or not. That used to be a reference to Alan Wake 1, because the two brothers from the Asgard band were there.
Any interesting guests lately?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Was someone left to grow a surprise under their bed for housekeeping?
They're nuts.
So...
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Okay. Cannot access this location. I'm trying to explore this place before it turns into a nightmare and everything will be trying to kill me. Brightfalls Sheriff Station. Yeah, there's a church. We went up there with Alan, and over the hill behind the church there was a chopper stationed. Okay, the sheriff's office is locked. Sorry, we're closed. Tools and hardware. Oh my god, yeah, we definitely... We're even here with Alan trying to make our way up to the church.
A pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is.
I don't know if that's the sheriff that used to help us all those years back. Hard to tell. Some of these buildings just look a little different. So in 13 years, some changes might have happened.
And they end in the end. They end.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
My sweet. Now why'd you go and do that?
Sorry, lady.
Jumping around like that, scaring the poor little
Yeah, I still have a problem with the crows after playing Alan Wake 1. And we were able to walk around this building. Fresh seafood. Here is where the ship, I think, parked, no?
Let me guess. The FBI.
Oh my god, is that Iceman?
It's nice to have you here.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Is he like son of the sheriff or something? This is our guy from Quantum Break, the guy who portrayed Iceman and X-Men himself. I don't know the name of the actor, I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Wasn't Saga Anderson mentioned during the control?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Wow, Remedy has really gone out.
The case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Wow, okay. I didn't see the two brothers.
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Has the pie.
That's our...
Take your mind off things.
The jukebox is still here. Can we get the coconuts? The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much at the same song being played over and over again. I'm as big fan of coconut as the next person, but come on. Oh my god, it's so awesome. I actually did get an achievement in Alan Wake when you returned to this location later when you were fighting the darkness, and when you played the game again and the fellas were not sitting in this booth requesting you to put it on.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
And this is where we, for the first time ever, saw the darkness-possessed person who handed us the keys to the cabin at the Cauldron Lake. Stucky, the guy who was in charge of actually renting out the cabin, was stuck in the toilet and was possessed by the darkness at that time.
Need something to force this open.
But yeah, Barbara was here, but now she's no longer here. So something else must be going on. This room was never accessible before. Something, no, just supplies.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay, let's go talk to the couple. They are not suspected. They do not look like suspects at all. In a room full of white people, only 2 black people are the suspects. Okay.
Me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Why did she interrupt him?
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay, that's too much of a leap to guess exactly that they picked up a necklace, or that they would use bolt cutters to get somewhere. Okay, I don't want to play music because if that's gonna flag the video, I'll get a little pissed. So cases, Cauldron Lake murder. I think, yep.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
So now we have to go into occult stashes. Okay.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Brightfalls area was over here. I'm not sure how many there are. Wow, that's a lot. And 5 were in here. And I found only 1. So I really don't know if I'll be going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, background cases. Cult
I
of
need
the
to know
Tree.
more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Whoa, that's quite the leap. What kind of cult? Cult symbols. Who's involved? No. No. Cult psychology.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Rose?
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
So in the original Alan Wake, Rose was the one who put up the poster or the cardboard cutout of Alan Wake by the doors. And she was eventually touched by the darkness herself. So I'm not sure if that's some sort of reflection of what happened before. But okay, we have a cult necklace, so cult symbols. We're missing 3 pieces. We're missing 4 pieces. We're missing question mark who's involved. Okay.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Okay, people did not used to wear deer masks before.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Maybe son, younger
Hey, what do you
brother.
know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Okay, back. Oh my god, there's actually a symbol over there.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
How did you two knuckleheads transport the body? I don't even want to know.
Just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
Wow, you guys have definitely expanded the amount of police officers you have at your disposal now. Before, it never seemed to be that many people. Adventure tours.
I'm a tourist.
Okay.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide?
Oh, wow.
Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jarkko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Brightfalls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I feel like the other guy has the beard like glued to his face or something. That was one funny ass commercial.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
How about turning the lights on? I don't want to step into something or someone.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
So
There's
the
writing on
heart?
here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yeah, you see the broken ribs, but it's a little too much flesh. It's hard to identify what exactly did they have to cut through.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay, so we have to switch to the correct case.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
So now it should not be a struggle for me to pin down the damn pictures.
Nope.
Okay.
Chest wound is cause of death.
Okay.
But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Ritual writings. No, hold on. Okay.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
No gloves, no nothing? Come on. Seriously. You should wear gloves because
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
fingerprints and such.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
No, wait.
The fuck?
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Whoa.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
Somebody's home. Somebody's home. Lights off.
He can't see me in the light.
Lights off. Somebody's home.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
As you walking around in circles, safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
Get out of my house.
Vanished.
Damn. Okay. So I guess we will cut it off over here. I'll have to cut off some of the things which happened. So it's gonna be fun. But an interesting start to the sequel. Really hope I won't have to mute the damn music. But hopefully I'll see you all at the next one. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to playing more of this. So thank you all for joining in and for the amazing support the channel has seen this year. And let's keep it going.